Welcome to another episode of Project Chucky. I am Matt from VMP Performance. Today you are probably wondering why Chucky is back on the dyno. Well, we have the new rear end in it with the 373 gears instead of the 315s, and we also have the radials on it. So we're going to re-baseline the car. That's going to give us an idea of how much power we either lose or gain with the 373s over the 315s, and also a radial tire. Then we are going to finally jet up Chucky. We are going to 150. We're not going straight to the 200. Sorry guys, we're going straight to the 150 first. We're doing this on the dyno because the dyno is a more controlled environment. It allows me to watch data logs as opposed to trying to see what it does at the track. So we're gonna get it all dialed in on the dyno. Then we're gonna take it to the track and see what the 150 plus the new gears does. So let's get going. All right, so it's important to remember that when you're going to dyno a car, check your tire pressure or have it set before you get there. We had Chucky at the track, so the tires have been aired down. Plus it's a little bit colder out here now, so they're down to like 15 pounds. You don't want 15 pounds of tire pressure when you're on the roller. It just puts too much heat in the tire, a lot into the sidewall, so it can get you in a lot of trouble. So even on a slick or a radial, you want a bunch of air pressure on it when you're on the dyno. So we're going to air these up to like 25 just so it's got some air pressure in it. And then we're going to jump back in it. Okay, so we're getting ready to do our first hit. We're still on the 52 jet, which is 100 shot, same timing as we were last time we were on the dyno. So the only thing that's changed is we have the radials in the car and we have a 373 gear. So we're going to dyno it how it is. And that'll give us an idea of how much power we have gained or lost switching the tires and the gear on the dyno. So let's get going on this one. Looks like last time in the dyno we made 508 to the tire, 437 rear wheel torque. This time we made 507 to the tire and 427 torque. However, there was some tire spin there in the middle of the RPM range. So we didn't gain any, we didn't lose anything. It made within basically 4/10 of what it made before. So we're dead on where we were. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna change the nitrous jets up. We're going up to the 62 jet, which is 150 shot. I'm gonna pull 2 degrees on the first hit just to make sure everything is okay. We've also added some boosting to the car, so we probably don't have to pull those 2 degrees, but I did it as a safety precaution more than anything, because as much as we wanna abuse Chucky, we also wanna keep it alive so we can keep going more and more. So I'm gonna go change the jets and we're gonna try this again. All right, so we're changing the nitrous jets up front here. We're going to a 62 nitrous and a 35 fuel. That's gonna be about 150 to the tire. So we're gonna loosen these up. The jets are underneath these fittings. We're gonna swap them out. It's a good idea to make sure, like take a look in the jet, make sure it doesn't have any debris in it that could possibly clog something. And then you place them inside the thing, put the fitting back on, and then we'll go back in the car and see what it can do. Okay, so we just finished up in the car. Chucky picked up 32 rear wheel horsepower and a whopping 90 foot-pounds of torque. So take that coupled with the 373 gears in the car. I'm actually really excited to see what this thing is gonna do. It might be a little bit of a challenge to get it to hook now, but we'll see. So far, spinning has not been a problem of ours. So, but we're gonna see what an extra 100 foot-pounds and a lower gear reduction is gonna do. So, in the meantime, remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you wanna see more Chucky content.